Invictus Games 2025, held in Vancouver, were meant to celebrate the resilience and spirit of wounded, injured, and sick service members from around the globe. However, what was supposed to be a showcase of unity and perseverance turned into a controversial spectacle when hidden camera footage surfaced, allegedly capturing Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, in a heated moment of bullying behavior towards a fellow participant. The video, which quickly circulated across social media platforms and news outlets, has reignited debates about Meghan's public persona, with many questioning the authenticity of her support for the veterans event she has been so closely associated with. The footage in question shows Meghan in the midst of what appears to be an altercation with a female veteran at a less public part of the games venue. The interaction, marked by visible signs of distress from the other party involved, has led to a firestorm of criticism for Meghan, who has often positioned herself as an advocate for mental health and empowerment. Critics argue that this behavior, if true, contradicts the very ethos of the Invictus Games, which Prince Harry founded to foster healing and camaraderie among service members. This incident isn't isolated but seems to be part of a pattern. Over the years, there have been murmurs and reports from former staff and colleagues about Meghan's demanding and sometimes harsh demeanor. Her time in the royal family was notably marked by a rapid turnover of staff, with some citing her challenging work environment. Now, with this new footage, those criticisms have found a visual narrative, providing a stark contrast to the public image she and Prince Harry have crafted since stepping back from their royal duties. Detractors have long pointed to Meghan's approach to media and public relations as being overly curated and strategic, often at odds with the genuine compassion expected of someone in her position. This latest event at the Invictus Games seems to further that narrative. The video allegedly shows Meghan dismissing the participants' concerns with a sharp tone, an action that many are interpreting as not just a lapse in judgment but a glimpse into a more controlling and less empathetic character than previously portrayed. The Invictus Games have always been a personal project for Prince Harry, dedicated to supporting those who have served. Meghan's involvement has been seen by some as an opportunity to bolster her own public image rather than purely supporting the cause. The contrast between Harry's heartfelt speeches and interactions with veterans and this footage of Meghan has led to questions about the sincerity of her involvement. Has she been using the platform more for personal branding than for the veterans' benefit? Adding fuel to the fire, there's the context of Meghan's history with media narratives and public perception. Her legal battles against UK tabloids for privacy issues have been well documented, but this incident suggests a different narrative, one where she might not be the victim but rather the instigator. This complexity in her relationship with the media and public scrutiny has now taken a new turn, with her actions potentially overshadowing the positive impact of the Games. Moreover, this event has sparked discussions about power dynamics within the Sussex household. With Harry often seen as the more public-facing, empathetic figure in their joint appearances, this incident provides a jarring contrast to that image. It raises questions about Meghan's influence over their public narrative and whether her approach to managing their public life might not always align with the compassionate, inclusive message they claim to champion. The response from the public and notably from the Invictus community has been mixed. While some are quick to defend Meghan, suggesting the footage might be misleading or taken out of context, others are vocal about their disillusionment. Veterans and supporters of the Games have expressed disappointment, feeling betrayed by someone they thought was genuinely committed to their cause. This has led to calls for Meghan to publicly address the incident, with many suggesting that an apology or explanation is needed to maintain the trust and respect of the Invictus community. The controversy has also reignited discussions about Meghan's role in the broader context of royal life post-royalty. Her actions, as seen in this video, could be interpreted as a continuation of the behavior that led to their departure from royal duties, a desire for control over narrative and image which sometimes clashes with public expectation or the reality of interpersonal dynamics. In the aftermath, the Invictus Games Foundation has yet to comment officially on the incident, possibly waiting for more clarity or an official statement from Meghan or Harry. However, the damage to Meghan's public image might be significant, potentially affecting not just her personal brand but also the perception of the Invictus Games themselves. This event has thus become a pivotal moment, not just for Meghan Markle, but for how the public perceives the authenticity of celebrity activism. If the allegations hold, it could serve as a cautionary tale of how quickly public support can turn when the actions of a figure do not align with their public advocacy. The narrative around Meghan Markle continues to be as complex as it is controversial, and 2025 might be remembered as the year when the public's patience, or perhaps their skepticism, reached a new peak.